I welcome everyone. Thank you so much for watching us. Dear viewer, we ask you to give the royal thumbs up in advance. Your like is very necessary for the development of the channel Guru.Markets. Now we will look at the current performance of the company INVESCO Ltd, IVZ, ticker IVZ. The review is based on current data as of June 24, 2024. According to classification Guru.Markets company INVESCO Ltd, IVZ, belongs to the subcategory Investors. 84 companies take part in the comparison, which is very representative. We start with summary information about the corporation. If you want, you can put a stop. We invite you to look at each indicator of the corporation under study more carefully. Access to the database with ticker classification is free and open. Thank you very much for your repost, as well as other support, it all helps a lot. Market capitalization of the company INVESCO Ltd is $6.79 billion. Market capitalization of the subcategory is $617 billion. INVESCO Ltd, IVZ, accounts for a share of 1.1% and is one of the small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $10.52 billion. And the balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory is $184 billion. INVESCO Ltd constitutes a share of 5.723%. Having made a comparison of the occupied shares of market and balance capitalization, we will see the following. Share INVESCO Ltd in the subcategory when assessing the exchange value is 1.1%. The book value is 5.723%. This is a 420% increase in market capitalization share. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance capitalization in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The analyzed organization's financial liabilities amount to $6.206 billion. Financial liabilities to book value represent 59% of the company's equity. Result on the company's debt obligations, tolerable, 0 points. The balance of the company's market value to profit corresponds to 0. The average for the subcategory is 29.4, which is much worse than in the subcategory. Evaluation of the market price to its profit ratio in comparison within the subcategory. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was -$337 million. Forward earnings for the next 12 months are unknown, which is extremely negative for the company's price. An assessment of the projected future profit indicator in comparison within the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The balance of company value to revenue is 1.2. The subcategory average is 4.7, which is 74% lower than the subcategory average. Assessment of the company's stock price to revenue indicators in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $5,780 million. Forecasted revenue for the coming 12 months is unknown. And this is very bad for the company's price. An assessment of the projected future revenue indicator in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. If you are interested in such analytics, in this case, we kindly ask you to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. The margin is -5.8%, with an average in the subcategory of 16.1%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 22%. Assessment of marginality in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 11.252%. This is a 923% increase in market capitalization share. And this reflects the imbalance in the organization's stock value INVESCO Ltd. IVZ, probably towards underestimation. The amount of capital per company employee is $800,000. And in the subcategory there are $8,177,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 90.2%. Estimation of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The amount of profit for each employee of the company is $0,000. With the average in the subcategory, $278,400. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 100%. Estimated profit per individual employee compared to subcategory performance. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The company's revenue per employee is $680,000. By subcategory $1,726,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 154%. Estimation of the share of revenue per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. Shares short corresponded to 1.8%, with an average for the subcategory of 2.2%. This is an indicator of a possible short squeeze. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 48% for the company INVESCO Ltd. IVZ. While for the subcategory the RSI level, 14, is approximately 48%. Technically, subcategory securities are quoted in the same way as company shares INVESCO Ltd. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price INVESCO Ltd. IVZ, and subcategory shares. We see that over 12 months the company's shares INVESCO Ltd. IVZ showed a change of -8.6%. Against price changes in the subcategory 10.6%. This definitely does not mean anything, but it is necessary to take note of this fact. Before announcing the total score, I kindly ask. Leave your rating INVESCO Ltd. IVZ in the comments to this review. We read every comment and try to respond to almost everyone. Your responses in the comments significantly contribute to the development of the channel Guru.Markets. Overall result, -1 out of 10 points. The average for the subcategory is 2.4 points. If you look very broadly, within the IS market as a whole, we can note that the average score for the entire stock market as a whole is 0.4 points. Against a score of -1 point for INVESCO Ltd. Let's look at the table of orders that is available to you. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all decisions by the pricing information system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. As a result of the assessment INVESCO Ltd. IVZ. Information and Reference System Guru.Markets, the following decision was made. Do not open an order because INVESCO Ltd. IVZ, overvalued subcategory company. Thank you audience for watching this video and for using the information system from Guru.Markets. You all really are the coolest audience on the planet.